Hey everybody, it's Berg back at you with some more belt talk, and today, feast your eyes on this beauty. Wait, hold on a minute though. Feast your eyes on what? What's in the bag? Well, I got something really cool to show you guys that I've added to my collection. I bought this belt earlier in 2025 and I've just been kind of hanging on to it because I'm not really sure what to do with it yet, but I want to show it to you guys now. So let's take a look. All right, so as you can see, we are looking at a WCW World Heavyweight title belt here, and this is something pretty unique because this is a Figures Inc. version, number one. So it's a 2011 Figures Inc. WCW World title, and what makes this belt so special is that this belt has been signed by all 5 of the WCW champions that have held it. Let's take a closer look. Okay, so we're not going to do a full review on this belt because I think everybody's kind of familiar with the WCW World Heavyweight title, and I think we've all seen Figures Inc. belts in the past, and yeah, they're becoming more and more scarce, but they're still out there. But what makes this belt so cool, this title in particular, the WCW 91 to 94, it was only used for 3 years, a relatively short period of time when we're talking about title belt usage in history, and only 5 competitors held this belt. The first being Lex Luger, which, boom, Lex Luger signature. And then we've got Vader, we've got Ron Simmons, Sting, and of course, the Nature Boy. Only held by 5 wrestlers. All of them have signed this belt. So I bought this belt from a guy who deals in collectibles, and he provided me with some photo authentication showing some of the signatures. So we've got Sting's signature, and we can see that Sting actually signed this belt. We've got Ron Simmons. And again, we can see Ron signing the belt, and the same for the Nature Boy. And while I don't have authentication showing that Luger signed the belt or that Vader signed the belt, everything I can find online in regards to their autograph seems to match pretty well with what's on this belt here. And I've done business with this guy in the past. I don't have any reason to doubt the legitimacy of these signatures. I think this is all legit. And how cool is it to have this belt signed by the 5 guys who held it? That's something pretty special in my opinion. Now, I know some people will tell you that signatures don't necessarily increase the value of a belt, but when we're talking about a belt that was only used for 3 years and it was only held by 5 different competitors, having those signatures on this belt, to me, makes it pretty special. And even more so, the fact that we no longer have Vader means nobody else is going to be able to get 5 signatures on their WCW replica. And I'm telling you, this is exciting for me. And I wanted to share it with you guys because I thought, wow, if you're a true fan of wrestling, not necessarily even a belt hobbyist, but if you're a fan of wrestling, to be able to get those signatures on this title belt, man, talk about cool. Guys, I'm a wrestling fan first and foremost, especially the old school stuff. You know, I think there's a lot of guys, especially those who watch my channel, we're all about the same demographic, right? We're dudes who are kind of in our early to mid 40s, and we love this nostalgic stuff. And for me, I was excited as a wrestling fan, not as a belt collector, but as a wrestling fan, to get my hands on this title signed by these wrestlers. Sting, Flair, Luger, Simmons, and Vader. I'm telling you, makes me super excited as a fan to have that in my collection. And for me personally, I always thought of this as the Vader belt. He held this belt, he dominated for so long in WCW while he was champion, and having his signature and knowing that he's no longer here with us just makes this a lot more special to me. So I hope you guys really enjoyed seeing this. I'm super excited to show you. You could probably hear it and see it in my voice and how I'm revering this title right here. I wanted to show you guys this belt. It makes me super excited as a fan, as a collector. I'm over the moon with this purchase, and I still haven't figured out what I'm gonna do with it yet, but this belt's gonna be with me for quite a long time. and I hope you enjoyed taking a look at it with me here. Leave me a comment. Let me know your thoughts on this title belt. Let me know about any of these wrestlers. If you've got a great memory from this time period, the 91 to 94 era of WCW, let me know about it. I'd love to hear about it and interact with you in the comments. But until then, I am Berg, and we will see you next time.